What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be going over a beginner's guide to droning. So let's get started. So we will go over 3 different categories. The first one will be the drone itself. The next one will be what kind of camera is on the drone, and if it does have a camera too. And the third one will be the flight system in it, whether it has a GPS or just a regular gyro system with it, or a safe system like Blade is called Safe. That is their gyro system, that's what it's called. So we'll go over those 3. So let's start with the type of drone. Alright, so we're going to start off with the types of drones that you can get. So all of this that I'm going to be going over is my personal opinion on this. This is not some set thing. So what I started with was a 1SQ by Helling Max, and I started with that, flew around, loved it, and then I wanted to get a camera to be able to go on it. So I actually purchased this little keychain camera, and I put that on there, and that was alright, but the battery didn't last too long. So then I wanted to go a step further, and I actually decided to design my own drone, and I started from there. I built my drone, kind of upgraded the controller. I got a bigger frame, and then I got a different controller that had a GPS on it, and then I actually went out and bought the DJI Phantom 3 Advanced. With that in mind, I always recommend starting out with a small little drone. That doesn't matter what you do with it. You can throw it on the ground like so. It's a super fun drone. Yes, I had already been flying a DJI Phantom 3, and I can fly non-gyro system quadcopters and everything. So one of the really cool features about this drone, and why it's a pretty good beginner drone, is because you can change the touchiness of it, and you can actually do flip mode and do some sweet stuff with it. Guys, just keep in mind, it does not matter what kind of drone you start with. You can start with a little Proto X, you can start with a $15 Amazon one. It really doesn't matter, as long as it gets up in the air and you get a feel for flying and controlling. That's one of the main things I suggest to doing. Getting a small drone and learning how to control it and fly it without making it go everywhere and not really be able to control where it goes and stuff, and just try to keep it up in the air. I want you guys to be able to control it fully and do what you want it to do. And then you can step up to a bigger drone like the DJI Phantom 3, the DJI Phantom 4, and all the bigger ones. You can step up from those, and also from the little ones you can step up to a little bigger ones like the $50 to $100 drones, and so on. You can go from there. So I'll have a list of a ton of drones below this. I'll have some micro drones on Amazon, will be affiliate links, so if you do purchase them on the links, I will get a small percentage of it. But anyways, I'll put a link of the small ones. I will put a link to the Proto X on there from Amazon, and also do some bigger ones. I'll kind of do step ups, and I'll also put the links to like the DJI Phantom and Inspire and stuff like that, so you can take a look at those. So let's go on to the next topic we're going to talk about. Alright, so the next topic is camera, and if it has a camera or not. So this is the next step up. So now you got your drone, you got your micro drone, then you want to upgrade from there. So one of the things I suggest doing is looking at the different camera quality. How well does the camera take footage? Most drones now can actually take 1080, which is great. That's usually your standard resolution on most everything. So I would suggest getting something 1080 or more. You can get 4K, but the problem with 4K is it does take up more space. It's great and clear, but you have to have a screen that plays 4K to actually see that. So if you want to be kind of in between but still get great quality video, get a drone like the DJI Spark. It has 1080 video, and it's just super great. Like I said, it does not matter what one you get, as long as it has a decent camera and stuff. I do trust DJI more because that's what I've started with, and you tend to stay with the brand you start with, so I kind of started with the bigger drone by DJI, so I want to upgrade from that. I would like to get the Mavic soon so I can do some awesome travel videos and stuff, and that does take up to 4K, but that's a little step up. If you want to get a little step up from the Spark, which is 1080, you can get the DJI Mavic, which actually takes 4K and has a 3-axis stabilization gimbal, and also has sensors, and it does have, now the Platinum actually is quieter, so that's really cool about the Mavic Pro if you like a little step up from that. And what's awesome about the Mavic Pro is it folds up into a really small, about this size, and it's just crazy. Or if you would like a little more cinematic, you can go and get the Phantom 4 Pro, which runs about $1,500. So not a bad deal at all. It's great, but just a little more spendy than if you were to get the Mavic. But the Mavic by itself is still a great drone. Another step up from the DJI Phantom Pro is the Inspire 1, Inspire 2, and they have octocopters and a whole ton of different stuff there too. So if you find a drone that has, say, like a 720 camera on it or something, that's gonna do a pretty good job if you like to get pictures and stuff. I would suggest getting a little more high quality if you would like quality. If the camera says like Real HD 720, yeah, that's gonna be alright video, but it's not gonna be the best out there for you, because 720 is only about only half of 1080, and the quality definitely changes from 720 to 1080 to 4K. And actually my drone does take 2.7K, the Phantom standard and also the advanced take 2.7K up to 2.7K 30 frames per second. So anyways, now that we have a kind of an idea of the camera and what you'd want to get with that, now we'll move on to what the controller has in it, and if it is GPS capable or if it's just a standard gyro. Alright, so the standard gyro system in most of the drones now is just a standard gyro. It'll stabilize it. If there's wind, it will blow away. It'll try to comprehend it a little bit, but because it doesn't have a GPS, it won't stay in the same spot. Now let's step up to the GPS. The GPS has satellite holding. It uses satellites to control where it is and can tell where it is, and it will keep there as best its abilities. Like I've done some videos where I've taken it up, put it at a spot, and I did something, and it stayed there the whole time. It moved around a little bit with the wind, but still in the most general area, it will stay there. And another cool feature with the GPS is that you can do return to home. If you freak out, if you're a beginner or more of a beginner and you don't really know what's happening and you get disoriented a little bit in the air and you kind of freak out, you press that button and it'll come back and actually land right where you take off, within a few feet of it. Not exactly, I've actually had to come really close, but it's not guaranteed 100% that it'll take off right where you took off, because there's a little leeway in the GPS system. So if you are a beginner and you want to start out more with a professional type drone, I would definitely say try to get the DJI Spark or the Mavic, because those both have GPSs. They also have indoor sensors in it, so it'll actually keep it basically in the same spot, because it has sensors out the bottom and can sense under it, so it can generally stay in the same area with indoor flight. That's a really cool feature with a lot of the DJI drones now, and there's other drones out there that do have that as well, but one of the main things I'm mostly talking about DJI drones is because that's what I've done the most research on, and that's one of the companies I know the most about. I did not get paid by DJI to go ahead and talk great about their drones. I just love their drones. DJI is just super good with their drones and also their support. My friend actually had a problem with his drone. He took it up and the GPS took it right into a tree. He wasn't doing anything. He called DJI up and they said send it in, and they fixed it up all for free. So that was really sweet, and their support group is really well. I've called them a few times with some problems. I was actually helping a beginner drone pilot start up and he had a problem. We called them up and they were super helpful with that. We did actually figure out how to do what was wrong without the DJI people, but they were just super friendly and really there to help. But anyways, if you would like to know a little bit more, you can comment below, and I could make another video if there's enough comments and enough wondering what drone you should get and different stuff like that. But also, like I said, there will be links in the below with different types of drones that I think you guys should get if you are looking to begin with drones, and also I have a link to the DJI Spark, the DJI Mavic, and all the drones that I've been talking about. And also I will put some other cheaper drones in there. If your budget is pretty low, I'll put like $15 drones on there, and don't expect great reviews from those or great results from those, but it's just something to get in the air and try out and fly and have fun with. But anyways, like I said, if you would like to know more about it, you can comment below, or you can email us at electricarsenalmail@gmail.com, and I'll try my best to get back to you guys with information about questions you have for us. So anyways guys, thank you so much for stopping by and watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you would, like I said, if you need some more questions, email us or comment below. Anyways, see you guys next time.